Yeah, I've been in this bitch thinking about. Shit was too quiet, man.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I seen it out. When I looked at the thing, I seen K-Dub. I was like, shit, that nigga really don't be popping about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I start my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Yeah, I heard how you cap it like that, man. I told them, nigga, I like to give you 7 points for the money. This what I'm telling you. I like myself giving you 7 for 10, bro. Whenever you want to play that. Okay, see, he don't feel too confident.
On the ground, this is Johnson.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go that time.
Okay, I'm gonna get on your ass next.
Maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping.
Oh, then you say you don't want nothing? Hell yeah, we can play right out of this. I really quit this shit if it wasn't a league game. You know what I'm saying?
And forget about
quit this motherfucker.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yeah, you might need to. I'm finna kick your ass for that money.
Here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 4.
Facts, it's always like that.
Before it's all said and done. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first. That's his longest run of the first quarter. Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That ball complete to Isabella. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there.
Talking about he keep turning that damn thing on. And he heard me tell him get off for it too. I say, he don't listen to me. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna slap the hell out of him in a minute. You slap the hell cold cash shit out of Junior today.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught.
How the fuck y'all do team celebration?
Arizona. From 8 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and
score. Don't say which one team. He trying to be smart over there.
Point up and good by Bailey. And it's now a 7-0
short
game.
Yo got it looking at nigga.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
They tell you, but it don't tell you. Yeah, it don't say which one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Rodgers.
So y'all don't play this nigga Makins, Makins, 03.
Now the man from Utah.
He ain't what's name. Not give him head a new era.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, Jet.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Talk to him.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Well, don't say you got a question if you ain't gonna ask it.
Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
My Charger.
Rodgers will try
shit right here in the game.
He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Yeah, but you can look over there in that draw over there.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out.
That's another one over there.
Trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups,
and
they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening.
Why you want some more of those?
Here's Jones.
Damn, I let this nigga come right out the middle on me, man.
That's the 20. Touchdown.
And this nigga ran right up the middle on me, man.
Aaron Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
White one over there,
off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Murray going to throw. It's Williams on the catch.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing now is Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. The first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
What I suspend you know?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Come on, bruh.
Intercepted.
What the fuck this nigga Robinson doing anyway?
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Yeah, it's basically just feeling
2 there, and it's 3rd down.
This nigga you were playing
Part of the thinking when you bring an extra tight end, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. No, the converse is, though, you got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't,
that's what I'm saying. You be at a nigga house and shit.
Rodgers now to throw.
Come on, y'all. It's 2 of y'all pussy-ass niggas right here.
A good
Pick that
pickup
shit
there,
off.
26 yards.
Nigga threw the ball all stupid looking and shit. No way a nigga supposed to call that shit.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, on that Randy B shit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, basically, you can't do that. Yo, I don't know about the nigga like me.
That worked, but he
yeah, about to say, man, big going like that.
Simply taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard
what y'all got a trick shit right here or something? Tell me if I can't go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Open man is Kirk, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
See, that's how you know.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
This nigga Robinson, this nigga slow as fuck. I don't even know where he come from.
And he's able to get it back here.
Let me get this nigga off my shit, man. He done missed the same fucking pass every time, bitch. Like he ain't running the route or something. This is my 3rd best receiver, bro. Like, get your bitch ass up out of here, man. Stupid ass nigga, man. Might as well let the rookie get that shit. Once we know the rookie gone. The rookie got a 90 speed. Who? Yeah, that nigga doing a whole ass shit, bro. He cost me the game. Going up, sell nothing. This nigga came out and threw 2 picks.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Rodgers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Watch the safety creep.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Patterson moving around motherfuckers slow. Get those stupid ass up out of there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we sit
hold on,
I got to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good.
Don't start whining. Look forward. Shut the fuck up.
Really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Motherfucker go straight to wine. Her case, man, with the fucking glitter shit right here. Now look for the shit. Stop all that fucking whining, little motherfucking chump. They don't snatch nothing. Motherfucker.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because this lead is very, very slim.
Yeah, punch that right in the eye.
It's a good one, drawing toward the sideline.
You got ill. Okay, now you got a smart little mouth too. All right, let me get a little more on this look in me. Hit your ass in the eye today. Alright. Motherfucker, I gonna be big as I do.
I'm gonna be shorter than you. I'm gonna be shorter than you. That's not gonna be a no to Daddy, but it's not gonna be a no to me. I'm gonna be taller than you. Now I'm gonna be shorter than you. I'm gonna be taller than you.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Anybody want goddamn Johnson, man? He on trading block, man.
Ready to get their drive started. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because
I don't know, boy. He might have just got back in, bro.
Other teams just go.
And
these are the sequence of plays we want
what
to
the
run.
fuck that shit called, man? He called the name.
They throw in that big chunk
Not the head lead, the other nigga lead.
Try and get after him early and try to create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
I can't get that going.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Losing up.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Well, like a little bitch then.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Oh, damn, I got the other little nigga, too. The motherfucker, well, he ain't with 75. I might have put the other one in. Let me see what he is. Both on 75.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Still kept Johnson.
They go to Johnson again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said,
no, you had something already. So go on that shit.
Well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And
Zadarius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
No, I said no.
Now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packers will get the football at their own 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers is going to float this one deep right side.
I'm talking about Rodgers just threw a dot so goddamn good.
It's
Over
a
top
big
of my
play
ass.
that time for the
Paying no
Packers.
attention.
61 yards. Excellent
61
execution,
yarders,
and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever?
And the
Red
motherfucker
zone?
caught it, too.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch
Tight
another
end.
one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Same play.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Finally, Thursday.
Ready. 58. 58 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 58.
Murray now on first down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Dean Lowry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Blocking nobody.
Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Shit.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
They always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Pass incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Hassan Reddick leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, Haywood!
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, you got to catch that.
Incomplete.
He hit you in the hands with this shit, man.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting,
motherfucker?
not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Man, you know I'm on that motherfucking game and on that drink.
Is Murray on 3rd down. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 37. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Rodgers looking to throw. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now Jones. Nice little juke. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Tighten up. 58's the mark.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now Crosby for the point after. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it in? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Murray now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Stop pushing me
down. 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 14. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Don't hung up on you, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
So for Green Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now.
So my getting his ass.